Well, you just simply can't give a whopping great big tax cut and then start complaining that we haven't got the revenues to address vital public services, providing decent hospitals for people, schools and so on. It's part of this failed ideology. It's this failed notion that if somehow we give some of the biggest and richest companies in Australia more corporate largesse, we give them another great big tax cut, that somehow that's going to trickle down and benefit everybody else. In fact, it just simply doesn't work that way. And instead, what we should be doing is securing revenues. When we saw the government, with the support of Labor, give a great big tax cut to the richest Australians at a time when both of them are reducing support for renewable energy, reducing family support payments. We've seen a freeze on Medicare, for example, something started by Labor and then continued on by the coalition. We've got to get away from this idea that the way to kickstart our economy is to help those people who don't need it, the richest Australians and the wealthiest corporations, and think that somehow magically that's going to improve the lot of ordinary Australians. If anything, if we've learned anything from the past year, it's that we need to look at a different model, one that relies on ensuring that where there is growth, that it's shared. That's the big challenge, is to address those big tax concessions, to look at where we can better target our tax dollars. And we know that people on high incomes, we know that corporations don't need tax cuts. And that way we can fund schools and hospitals and, of course, put in the regulation that's so critical to ensure we protect our environment and start getting serious about the big challenge of climate change. That's what an agenda for 2017 should look like for this government.